Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This afternoon I'm going to go over a curry chicken tutorial, and we will be having white rice and fried plantains. So come with me on this cooking journey. Hope you enjoy. Okay, first I have my sauce pot here. I'm going to light it and let the pot get heated up. Once the pot is heated, I'm going to add to that about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Once I add the vegetable oil, we are going to burn off our curry powder before we enter our curry chicken. All right, we're using Grace curry powder. I'm going to be putting in some minced garlic, and I'm going to season my pot with my special seasoning blend. Don't pay attention to the Badia. Yes, I use Badia products. However, this was an empty bottle that I have reused, and I have mixed a special blend with garlic powder, onion powder. There's a Badia blend called 14 spices. I put a bottle of that and a half bottle of all-purpose seasoning just to get a tad of salt in there. I'm trying to cut back on my salt because of high blood pressure, so I am cooking low sodium. So our pot is being heated. This is the seasoned chicken. I seasoned it this morning. I washed the chicken with water and vinegar, rinsed the chicken, washed it again in the clean water twice before I seasoned with curry powder, a mix of bell peppers, slices of ginger and garlic, also thyme, and I have been marinating it for about 4 hours now. Okay, my pot is heated, so I'm going to turn it down. I don't want to burn the curry. The term is burn, but we don't actually want it to get burnt, as in turning black. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So I'm going to put roughly 2 tablespoonfuls of vegetable oil. You can use olive oil or oil of your choice, coconut oil, any oil of your choice is fine. All right, and in that I'm going to put a tablespoonful of crushed garlic, and we're going to give that a mix. All right, remember to turn your stove down because garlic gets burnt very easily. All right, then I'm going to enter, I'm just going to eyeball, but it's about 2 tablespoonfuls or a tablespoon and a half of curry powder. All right, roughly 2 tablespoonfuls, and we're going to give that a continuous mix. Like I said, we don't want it to get burned, so we're going to continually stir it. As you can see, the sizzle is low, and that's because I turned my heat down. We really do not want to burn this. If we burn it, it's going to give us a bitter flavor, and that is what we don't want. If you can see, the garlic have already starting to turn dark. So at this point, I'm going to ease it off of the stove, and I'm going to enter my chicken. All right. Put it back on the stove, and I'm gonna stir it. Look at all that vegetables that I have cut up. I have red onions, I have yellow onions, along with my mixed peppers, and as I said, thyme, ginger, and some fresh garlic. All right, now I'm going to turn the stove back up to medium, and I'm going to cover it, and we are going to let it steam for a bit and cook on the bottom. What that is going to do also is it's going to release some of the juices, its own juices. So we're not going to add any water to the pot until needed, and that would be needed for gravy or sauce, whichever you would like to call it. So that is what we are going to do. Next, I have my pot. I have a small pot I'm going to be cooking with my white rice. I'm bringing that to a boil. And let me see, I think I might move it to the front where we're able to see it better. Okay. It's a bit windy, so I might have to turn down my fire pretty soon. But let's move the pot to the front so it's a lot easier to see what I'm doing. All right. And from here, I think that's a lot better now. All right. So my water is coming to a boil, and to that I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. Let's start with a half teaspoon first, because as I said, I'm trying to stay away from the salt, so I'm going to start with a half teaspoon first. And this is so that you can have an idea on measurements. All right, so that's a half teaspoon of salt. We're going to taste it a little later and see if we need anything more. To that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. This is unsalted butter. All right, that should be enough. All right, guys, now give that a little mix, and to that I'm also going to add some of my special blend mix. All right, just for flavor, because remember this is more spices than salt. Okay, I'm looking for a bigger spoon that I can use. All right, we'll use this one. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover this back and let it boil, and I'm gonna cut a few pieces of onion. I'm gonna use my spoon rest here. Give me one sec. Alright, have it on a rapid boil for now, and when we enter the rice, we're gonna have to turn down the fire. Okay, so I'll show you that when we get to that part. I just want to put a few pieces of onion. The onion flavors the rice very well, so I'm gonna put a few pieces of onion to flavor the rice as well. Okay, so here we have a few pieces of onion. Put that right in. And I'm going to let that cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, and then we will come back and we will put the rice in. I'm going to check the chicken now. All right. Here we are. You notice that we have already the chicken has already sprung its own juices, which is good. All right, and if you watch it, you can see that it's getting cooked really nice. Guys, if you smell the aroma, it is so amazing. I mean, curry by itself smells really good. However, I mean, the veggies, the ginger, the thyme, and the garlic, I mean, the flavor is amazing. The scent is amazing. I mean, cooking is something, it's like a blank canvas, you know, and you just create from there. So this is my blank canvas, and I'm creating curry chicken for you today. So I'm going to cover it again. And I'm gonna let it cook some more. After that, I have some white potatoes or Irish potatoes and carrots I'm gonna put in. Add a little water, test for flavor, test for salt, and see how, you know, if we need any more seasoning, and then we go from there. Now guys, we have in this pot, I put 4 cups of water. With the boiling, I think we may have lost probably a half cup by now. I'm gonna test, before I put the rice, I'm gonna test to make sure that it's seasoned enough. Check that. Okay, I will put just a little bit more of the seasoning. I don't want to put any more salt, so for more flavor, I'm going to give it more seasoning. That's my seasoning blend. Very low in sodium, which is good. Remember guys, even though salt is flavorful, it's very, very detrimental to our health. All right, so now I'm going to put in my rice. This is my washed rice. I'm going to put in my rice. And you know, for rice, we normally 1 cup of rice, you will use 2 cups of water. So I am cooking 2 cups of rice, so therefore I started with 4 cups of water. But remember, I said that I would have lost some of that water and it would have evaporated during the cooking process of boiling the water and the onions and such. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it as it is, and if I see the need to put more, I will, but if not, then it will stay that way. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put some thyme. I'm gonna put some sprigs of thyme, and that is just again for flavor. We don't want any boring rice. We want flavorful rice, so I'm gonna add a sprig of thyme. Always remember to wash your veggies because you have no idea where they were before they were packaged. All right, so that is just for flavor, and I'm gonna cover the pot, and from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it back on the back burner because I'm going to use the front burner, and I'm going to use that front burner to make some fried plantains. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to shift again, Turn this down 1 second. All right. Now here we go again. Get out our chicken. Nice. All right. So folks, at this stage, I'm gonna put in the hot water. Actually, what I'll do, I'll put in the carrots. There we are. Carrots and the potatoes first. Okay. And while we do this, I'm gonna put my pot to get hot in the meanwhile for my plantains, my fry pan. All right. So give it a stir. Beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna throw in some water. Okay, stir it. See if we have enough. Because once the potatoes cook, they're going to thicken the sauce. If we see we need, the sauce to be thickened some more, what I'll do towards the end, I will just make a slurry with some cornstarch and plain water. And then we can go from there. I'll give a little bit more water. All right. Give it a mix. Okay, now I'm gonna test for salt. Ooh, the ginger is lovely. It is amazing. That ginger is popping. All right, so I need some flavor, so I'm gonna put in my seasoning blend. And I'm just going to put a little bit of I have this season mix called Zadaran's Creole Seasoning, and I just put a little bit of that. Okay, that's enough. Give it a mix. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna bring the heat, it's on low right now. I'm gonna bring it up to medium, a little above medium, say medium to high. Just above medium. And then we are going to work on our fried plantains. Excuse me. My mix, my seasoning blend mix has black pepper. So you know what that means. Black pepper always manage to make persons sneeze. So that's what was happening just now. All right, so I'm gonna put some cooking oil in the pan. All right, and I'm gonna cook 2 fried plantains. Alright guys, here goes the fried plantains. And be careful when you're frying your plantains, because we all know what hot oil can do. So try your best not to get burned in the kitchen when you're entering the plantains in the pan. Alright. Now the object for fried plantains is to have them fry until they are golden brown, and you can tell when they're turning golden brown because you start seeing it around the edges. For instance, if you look at this one, you can start see it turning around the edges, so you can start flipping. It doesn't have to be completely brown before you can turn, because then you can flip them again. It's okay. But the object here is to get all of the plantains golden brown. Alright? So I'm just going to continue slicing the plantains while I let those cook. And after that, we will check our rice to see how it's coming. Okay, flip. Be careful when you're flipping, guys. You don't, remember I said you don't want to get burned. And try not to have them, you know, splash too heavy when you turn them, because the heavy splashing, that is what's gonna burn you, okay? So just be careful. No rushing. Remember, you're cooking food for your family and it's a labor of love. So take your time, you know, unless you're in a hurry, then you can, you know, there are meals that you can cook in quick time. But something like plantain takes time. If you cook them too quickly, they will burn on you. The fire cannot be too high. Okay, let's check over on the rice. Alright, it's coming good. Remember, it's the steam that's going to cook the rice, not the heat. Alright, if you're cooking on high heat, all the water will be absorbed and you will have very hard rice grains, unless that's what you like, but I doubt it. Alright, so we're going back to the plantains. Alright, see, this is what we're looking for, guys. Golden brown. Keep turning and you will achieve that color. That's the ultimate color that we're looking for. There we go. Beautiful. There we go again. Beautiful. You guys tell me down in the comments how you like your plantains. You can cut the plantains in different shapes. I like them this way. I also like circles or cartwheels, if you want to call them that. But tell me how you like your plantains. And I'm pretty sure my way of doing my curry chicken may be a bit different from yours. So you guys can let me know how you do yours. We can share recipes. I'm always open to new recipes, so let me know. I'll be happy to try yours. Alright, so guys, seeing that the plantains are beginning to turn golden brown, we have to now prepare something to put them in. So I have a little foil pan here. I'm gonna put them in because remember, we don't want them to get burned. Burnt plantains are no fun. Alright, these are beautiful. Beautiful and golden brown. Keep turning. As you keep turning, you're going to get the desired color that you want. So now guys that I have space, I'm going to put in the others. And always be careful when entering. You don't want to get splashed and get burned. Alright. Okay. Don't overcrowd your pan also, okay? Overcrowding slows down the cooking process. Okay? Alright. So now I can put in the final pieces. There we go. Arrange them, give them some space. Alright. Guys, just cleaning up as I go. I'm throwing the plantain skins and the onion peels and matchsticks and all of that. Getting that, throwing it in the garbage. So as we cook, we clean. And at the end of cooking, we should have a clean kitchen. Alright. Okay guys, let's take a check at our chicken and see how that is going. Ooh, wow. Beautiful. The color is popping and the potatoes, they're almost cooked. I can watch them and see. I'm gonna need a little more time. Give a taste test again. Awesome. Yes. So, back to our plantains. Alright. Here we go. Golden brown. This is what we want. Lovely, lovely. Guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like food without plantain, I mean, it depends on what it is. If you're having something like soup and plantain doesn't really go. But if you're having like meat or chicken and you're having rice especially, I believe that plantain should be like the main side dish along with your rice or pasta. Yeah. That's just me. That's how I feel. I mean, I don't know if you feel that way, but that's how much I love plantains. I love plantains almost as much as I love mangoes. So whenever I have the chance and whenever I can get, I always get plantains when I do my shopping because I know that I have use for them. right, just keep checking. So let me know if there's anything else that you guys would like me to cook and that you like posted on my channel. Please comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and share my video. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and invite your friends to subscribe. Always click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you would be among the first to see what's new on my channel. Alright? And thank you guys for being with me on this cooking journey. I really appreciate you coming back and visiting my channel. It's been some time, but I promise that I will keep sending content. I will keep uploading content. As soon as I am able to, I am going to upload content. Sometimes I get a bit busy, but I'm going to try my best and continue to upload as much content as possible. Alright, so that's it for our plantains. So I turn this stove off. Move this off of the fire. And there you go, guys. Ooh, it's hot. Lovely golden fried, golden brown plantains. Who wants some? All right, so we're gonna put this on the side because when we're ready and we're gonna plate up and I will show you the finished product. Okay guys, I'm gonna check the rice one final time. Beautiful. And if you look in there, there's no more water. So my rice is done. Shift that over. And we are going to check our chicken. And our chicken is done, guys. I can look at it and tell it's done. And see the sauce. Don't need any more than that. So I'm going to plate up and show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, here's the finished product. We have curry chicken with carrots and potatoes and white rice and fried plantains. Beautiful. Perfectly cooked rice. Lovely sumptuous curry chicken and golden fried plantains. Hope you guys enjoy the tutorial and that you come back and spend some time with me on my next video. Thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.